Здравствуйте, с вами Гештальон, и мы продолжаем играть в Tales of Berseria. Ого, куда идти опять? Нет, мастерство урагана. Не так-то далеко.
Food's ready. It's nothing special. Surprising how I can do this with no sense of taste.
На 10 хп увеличится все. Очень много.
Food's ready.
Ладно.
You know what you're getting into?
Попробуем-ка, что там? Да, и новые туфли опять будем дальше прокачивать их. Так, воды. Теперь дадим едем. Кольчица, як минимум надо все прокачать. Там эффекты от разных стихий уменьшаются урон, так что иногда полезно.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
Так, сначала мне очень надо пропустить. Ну да, все утяжняется. По 1000 хп. Это шестой вывод. А урон по нему слабый, да. Ого. Нас так успеть уже убить кто-то. Так, я вот это заберу. Как он на так лучше убил всех? Как он жизнь? Ого, вот это удар был. Вот тут надо сделать, я вообще очень мешаю. И что его пока интересно? Это мощно, да? Ладно, что думаете, мы победим? Блин, куда ты так убегаешь от них? Не нужно быстро. Ну, видите, что там теперь не практически уже подошел. Бежал. Все равно бежит. Это было гораздо немного. Что на горы, что там урон закинет. Ох, блин, я думал, добыть сильного атака не могу.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it. But any more of this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor! I can't do it. I can't kill them.
Ну и все,
Done
будет
yet.
There. Now we're even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords! Sinister. I like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
легко сказать.
With me as a witness.
I... Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel. I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them? I'm just not that hungry right now. I've got new orders for you. Fight the exorcists, but make sure they don't die. Understood. I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
Hey, Bienfu? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's on my mind.
I figured it was just about the time that you and I had the talk, actually. I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch. Ask me anything you want.
Thanks. I was hoping you could let me borrow those books you were reading earlier, if that's okay.
You mean how to talk a human female into becoming your vessel, and how to get the cuties?
Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down!
and Or have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books?
Well, it's like when we're alone together, things get so awkward. It's hard to talk with her, you know?
That happens a lot with Malakim and Vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there. In that case, I've got an even better book for you.
Whoa, you read a lot of books.
I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot Spring Topics, bearing your body and your soul. Being upfront and honest is always the best policy.
I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together. Do you have anything else?
All right, then how about after bath party games, dropping your defenses and your towels?
Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think that would just make things even more awkward.
Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my collection and pick whatever sounds good.
Love hacking, living long and loving hard, diary of a diary thief, hands speak louder than words.
All classics. I remember reading them when Miss Magilu and I were struggling to get along. Oh, to be young again.
You ever think maybe things would have been easier if you never read these books?
Reading the mood, knowing what to say and how to say it. That one's a winner. A must-read for sure.
Are you two reading something together?
We are. Laffyset's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came to me for some advice. I've heard his side of the story, so let's you and I grab some tea and talk about what to do about it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Knowing what to say and how to say it. I don't think this will help either.
Куда теперь? Так, на этаж же можно сходить забрать сундучок этот? Я втыкаться, что? Ну, скоро закончится. Ох, сколько неприятно падает. Сейчас не впустить. Или впустили. Ничего интересного, походу. Да. Можно было сюда не идти. Так, а куда мне там дальше? А, ну, наверное, ближе к порту.
Yeah, my time to shine.
Fighting is scary, but okay.
Айтем почти цепи получил. Надо бы, наверное, разок сразиться, еще один уровень кинуть.
You better be ready.
6 штук. Какие-то твари тут двигают. И 4 или 5 удара завесли. Ну, совсем другой.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Ну, в чем уровень пойти? Пошли на съезд.
Scout ship setting sail.
За черепашкой что ли бьют? Просто вставляем всех вещей по одному задействию. Сколько вообще трудно? Просто так пока. Ну что, да?
I don't think we have a chance!
ты не заходишь. Защищать уже.
You're just lucky
Да,
I made it
точно.
quick.
Маяк. Ну, в принципе, денег я так немало заработал. Продаете вещи. Ничего. Защита от приемов. Кому хера на самом деле? Ого, решетка. Ничего нет. О.
Hey, Rogoro. Why did he call your storm howl a reject?
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real storm howl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
Huh? The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
But what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Сколько врагов. Концентрация. Очень спорно кому дать теперь. Ну, прокура не надо. Пробив их даже не сагрится. На ним. А, действительно. Что, кому там вариант подраться? Походу стрема буду еще драть. Сохранить, да?
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
This'll do. Try some.
Food's ready.
Ма по карі набито рецепти. Могу карі полететь вещь. Вещь.
I'm finished.
Якраз
This
проти
should be
зомбарів
alright.
хорошо.
A meal of magic and mystery.
Food's ready.
Так, давайте троем. О.
Are we ready for this?
Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть. Ну, я думал, что хотя бы кто-то захочет. Зомбари будут сильно глушать, если всегда в состоянии. Ближний бежим. Это не это потом, что я не глушил нормально, ничего не делать. Хотя в этом тоже не походу эта петровка сложная, что он полнота. Я думаю, на жодного тут.
I thought we were done for.
5 опыта, блин. Ну что, неплохо. Так, не сюда. Ну да, зомбарями сражаться нормально. Типа там лучше надоводимо атаковать, а лучше атаковать нам постоянно использовать способ наносить вельвет. И вещей больше выпадает, и лучше сражение идет. Ну и хавку, конечно, набрать разный. Она помогает. Ну и понемногу опыт прокачивается. папа кликает. А его выйти на таком виде.
I was just getting warmed up.
Ну, неплохо. Все 20-х уже. Все, кроме доп. Он опыта меньше получается. Интересно, я ж может и дальние расстояния перепрыгивать, когда Джейд появится? Типа у него там ветер быстро двигается на дальние расстояния.
You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style. But to me it looked like you both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades. To our school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're badly disadvantaged in reach.
If I eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the ceaseless struggle to best the other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the shadows. The only thing these two polar opposites want
Is to cut down the other.
Precisely! Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Ну так вот, как война. Экзорцисты против демонов, демоны против экзорцистов. Волос прям цих... Як він там називався, вже не помню. Скалки не приходять. Вот и выход. Порт. И чем дальше, тем дороже. По-моему, все же где-то пропустил один сундучок в цинка, так он просто не помню где. Ну. Хотя... Ну, все равно пока что надо и не использовать. О, персик жили. Хорошая вещь, недорого. О, редкость 15. Это сложно. А их так и не одів. Ще їх прокачать, наверное, может быть. Вони б навіть мастерство показували, блін, гади. По-моему, эти кинжалы не стоят. А, вот тут также можно было, точно. Ну да, их можно так покачать. Ух ты, люди их прошли такие слинники. Ну блин, за флюидового клинка. Ты мастерства нашего очень хватает, ну? При 8% ЛЗ не очень приятный вид. Хотя иногда бывает. Но я не куплю. На, спасибо. Да, флюидовый даже похуже, чем с шумами. Круто, да. Здорово. Очень здорово. Как все деньги в обычном потратить, конечно. Так, снаряжение, что я в руку росла уже, нет? Да. В этих даже так, как видите, не выше. Мы сейчас потом снизу. Так. Там, скорее всего, сможешь посражаться сейчас. Значит, наверное, надо сначала сделать так. А после этого сделать это так.
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
I'm done. Anything else need chopping?
This will do. Try some.
Food's ready.
I'm finished. This should be all right.
А, у меня уже денег не работает. Ну, пока там так. Да. Поскорее бы свободное плавание, но можно было бы походиться в разных местах. Было бы неплохо.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out myself.
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad.
Сихер, ого, возьму сверху, вот это да. А сам, походу, такой именно так. Действительно, где возьму.
You better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Don't play games with me.
Вот все сразу. А, они так уже пугало. Надо будет сюда надо. Я этого думал. Ну или по нему удары, кто хоть слабо. Потому что не могло быть.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just wrong. Let's make mayhem.
Ну, это что-то точно не должен быть. Дальше. Надо не забыть. Это не будет. Ой, не то, что ли? Не так, знаете, умерла.
I can't go here.
Все, я это читать. Терпо. Опять. О! А, блин, Целина такой. Я думал, не добыл его. Опять в руку. А, блин, перемотал
Put up a
случайно.
good fight, I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you! Take this!
Now that was clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck. If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. Alright, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter how many times I lose. No matter how many years it takes.
There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von Eltius here.
Let's get going.
Please, take me with you. I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me. You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know where we're going, right, kiddo?
Yeah, we're headed for the Isolde Archipelago in Southgand.
Опыт так неплохо провалило. Экспедиция закончилась.
Take a look at this.
Хорошо. Хотя бы одного вида.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
Ну-ка, новый рецепт. Так.
Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far. It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that? But it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing, yet she clearly has no inclination of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through. I could be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up! Of course, Lord Artorius would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you, you'd probably scold me. Wouldn't you?
You'd mend my clothes? Have they been worrying you that much?
I mean, not like constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
Are you good at it?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. Alright, if I ever need it done, I'll come to you.
Good, just leave it to me.
Are you feeling alright? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all. But you're a human, so you need to take care of yourself. And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. Besides, I don't imagine it feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. Alright. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
Долгий разговор, конечно. Так, на этом я буду заканчивать. Это Tales монеты эти получить. Так, спасибо всем, кто смотрел. До свидания.